Hello, in this video, you're going to learn how to market or advertise your Shopify store in platforms like Google and Facebook. Now, this is going to be an overall strategy if you want to learn how to do Facebook advertising, Shopify, or e commerce. Then you can look in the description and there are other videos there. But this is going to be a overall advertising or marketing strategy that can be implemented because tomorrow if you want 10,000 people to your website, Google can give you that. And if you want 50,000 people in your website, Facebook can easily deliver the traffic. So traffic is never the problem. Nowadays the platforms like Google and Facebook, you will never have shortage of targeted traffic. Now the problem comes in conversion. Here is the statistics that might blow your mind. It says for every $92 spent on generating traffic and getting customers, only $1 is spent on converting them. So this is crazy because we don't do anything for conversion and we look for traffic. Where to get better traffic, but if all the traffic is coming to your website and if it is not converting, now that is saying a lot about your website. So in this video, we are going to see some of them and find out a solution. So let's look at the problem. Google and Facebook are getting expensive day by day because these platforms are working well and the e-commerce websites are making money. So whatever they're trying to sell, they are selling on Google and Facebook, and both the platform knows that, and there is more marketers coming. Hence, the traffic is getting expensive. There are whatever niche you are in, there are bigger brands or there are bigger players in your market and that have more money to advertise. And if you're a small and medium-sized brand, that is going to be a problem. The bigger brands, they know their number and they know when they can start making profit. In the beginning of the campaign, if we can break even, that's good. If we can make money, that's better. But not all the time this is what happens. We might go into minus sometime and predict the profit after 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, in cases 6 months. So the bigger brand know their numbers and they can play the game for a long term. And whereas with smaller businesses, medium-sized business, that can be a problem if we don't know the numbers. There are still websites that are having trust issues because I'm dealing with websites more or less every single day. I can see that there are websites that are still having trust issues. Most websites are built by copying other people's websites. So this is not my word. I have found out by speaking to many web developers, and they say that when the businesses are coming to them, they simply tell the developers to copy many things from other websites, and to the point that the originality of the new website is also lost. Everything is either copied or modeled. So modeling is good, but copying is not really cool because there are other problems. So, and when we are copying other websites, we don't know what is their conversion rate. So it's almost like blind following the blind. If you're copying from people and whose websites are not converting, this is a problem. And I know a few businesses who are doing this more or less same to same. And nowadays there are platforms who have all pre-made template, and everybody are going with the template. And these templates, these are easy to follow, but these templates are not meant for conversion. Coming to conversion, we come to the point that most websites are not made to convert. Now, if we put up a product and if we put up a website, this in most cases does not necessarily mean the product is going to sell. For selling the product, there are other techniques involved. We have to make the website optimized for conversion, because if we simply make a website, the sale will not work. And that is because the copy is not really good, the images are not good, the website is not meant to convert, there are no upsells done, the checkout pages are not done properly. So there are many places where the websites are improved, and yet we put up the website in places like Google and Facebook, and we are wondering why the sales are not coming. Email marketing is not done properly. I've seen some of the email campaigns that businesses are doing, and it's sad to say that many businesses are not doing their email marketing properly. Now, keeping that these in mind, how can we solve this? Now, if you have already have a website, that's well and good, and if your website is already converting, that's good for you. Now, if you're already having a e-commerce funnel, that's good for you, and if things are converting, that's good. This video is for people those whose sites are not converting, or those who need a strategy. Now the solution is, if you are having a website, that's well and good, but the main question is to ask is your website meant for conversion? Like, are the copies made to convert a cold visitor into a customer? Is all the messaging in your website or product page, are they meant for sales? Whatever product you are selling in the market, there are a lot of players, or there are a lot of competitors, but there are a few players in the market that are doing things slightly different, yet they put a lot of money and time and effort into their marketing, and the way they do their marketing is slightly different, but yet they continue, while the other people are in the market are trying to shove their product all around people's face on Google and Facebook, and going with the competition and wondering why the products are not making sales. Now, if you can find that one or two players in your market, those who are doing slightly different, and if you can reverse engineer them, that would be a good place to start. And if we can find out what they're doing, why they're doing, and if we can model some of their sites, that would be a good place to start. I've said the word model because we are going to take what they're doing and improve upon them. We are going to replicate what they're doing. We are not going to copy what they're doing, but we are going to take their structure, take their principles, and try to make this better. Now, here are some of the research what I have done. So here is a website who sells cosmetics, and their visitor per month is around 200,000 at this moment, and they are selling cosmetics with Google and Facebook, but they have a slightly different structure when it comes to do marketing on Google and when it comes to do marketing on Facebook. So this is a good example. Now here is another example who sells shoes. Their monthly traffic is around 750,000, and they were all over Facebook. And if you reverse engineer them as well, you're going to see some interesting results. This is a tea or women's supplement brand. They have slightly different style of marketing. Something on Google they do slightly different than on Facebook. Everybody who knows what they are doing slightly different on Google, Facebook, Instagram, because they know that all traffic are not equal and all traffics don't convert the same way. So they have different strategies. This is Organifi. This is the same thing. They have a lot of traffic in their website, around 500,000, and it's interesting to see their marketing as well. And Lady Boss is a women's supplement brand, and they have really interesting way of doing marketing. So what we are trying to say here is we have to follow a successful model and really improve upon them, because what everybody else is doing is trying to compete, and what we are trying to do, we are trying to compete at the same time, but not really follow all the other strategies the mediocre marketers are doing. Now, if you're a small or medium sized business, and if you don't have deep pockets, if you're coming into marketing and if you don't have bigger budget, do not be frustrated, because there are ways that you can work in your site in order to make the conversions better or the conversion rate better. That way you can still become a winner. So in your store, you might be having 20, 30, 40 products. And because this number is not like the really bigger brand who have like maybe thousands and thousands of products, you have an advantage, because now you have you can write copies that will convert higher. You can have better images. You can have videos in your product page. You can have more distinct testimonials. You can have a story. You can have more benefit focused description. Like everybody is writing description, but while reading the description is not written in a way that is selling the product. But in your case, you can do that. You can have better cart pages. So in a way, when we are going to Google and Facebook, and these platforms are extremely unforgiving because everybody is there. Whoever throws the most money, their ads are going to be shown. So if you're going into places with your websites that are done, if you're going into places and your websites are optimized for conversion, or if you're going in there with good funnels, so we have a chance to win as well. Now, some of the way how you can make your website more optimized for conversion are: number one, here are some ways how you can make your website perform better, or your website have more profit if you can do this. So when we are selling something on the product page, we can offer more quantity of product, like 135 or 136. So we can have quantity breaks, and while we have quantity breaks, we can reduce the price of the product so that people are incentivized to buy. So bigger the quantity they buy, they can have discounts. One example is over here. So if we are increasing the quantity, we are decrease the amount of money that we are charging them. So this is a good way. Number two is upsells. This is almost nobody is doing. Only a few websites I've seen them doing, but this is when they are adding something to the cart, we can come up with another product, and we can tell them to buy it. So here is a demo. So see over here, add to cart button, adding, and then you have another two more things coming up. So this way your average order value will increase. Third point is shipping and fulfillment charge. This can be done by offering them, by saying that normally our charges are free, but there is a queue, and if you want to skip in front of the queue and get your product delivered fast, we can charge you $2, $3, $4, $5, whatever is the charge. So this is extra revenue. We can sell them ebooks, or we can sell them membership sites, and these ebooks can be generated very easily. Membership sites can be done very easily. This is a one-time investment, but this can be used as a irresistible offer, because whatever problem your product is solving, if there are ebooks or membership sites, that can really increase the perceived value of your offer. So this is a good place. You can give them warranty, and this is a way to increase the revenue as well. And you can add another, at the end of the checkout, you can add something which is like a small offer, but you can give them the product free if they are willing to take the shipping charges. This is a way you can get the average order value as well. Now I'm going to show you a chart which will be interesting. Now this is like an entire e-commerce funnel. So if you see, we have traffic, paid traffic, and we have organic traffic. Now people are coming with paid traffic, and they come to your product page. If they buy the offer, they go to the upsell, and then they go to the confirmation page. But for some reason, if they are going down, if they have added to the cart, and if they have exited for some reason, they are taken to an email sequence. If they are in the product page, and if we have collected their email and somehow they leave the site, that way we can do email marketing. If they come to your product page and for some reason they have exited the site, we can give them retargeting ads. Now in all the cases, we can do them retargeting, like if they buy product 1, if they don't buy product 2, and if they go to confirmation page. If they buy all 3, we can still do them retargeting ads with a complementary product. After they have completed the transaction, we can send them with email marketing, and we can send them weekly promotions. Now, if they have bought the product, we can send them to your social media networks, and we can get them into the organic traffic, and then again to the another product page. So this itself is like a flywheel. And then the email marketing, you're gonna cross promote, or you're gonna give them offers next week or next month. This is like a flywheel by itself. So this is like an entire ultimate e-commerce funnel by itself. Now, most people over here normally is focusing on one or two things. Like most people are going with paid traffic, and most people are going with Facebook. They might take care of Facebook marketing, which is okay, and they might not be good at other areas in the funnel. Now, this has to be like a entire this has to be like a frictionless machine. Like if somebody is coming to your site, we have to retarget them, or either email them or collect their lead. There is a entire process that is happening. Now, having this in mind, let's ask a few questions with this. Like what is the average order value? What is the lifetime value of a customer? And what is the cost to get a customer? So these numbers are extremely important, because if you're increasing this, if you're optimizing your size, like what we have discussed previously in the video, your average order value will increase. And if we are doing all these things in the funnel, like email marketing and putting them into our social media site, your lifetime value of a customer is increasing. And if you can find out the cost to get one customer, and if you can find out that cost to get a customer, and if you know what is the average lifetime value of your customer, and that way you will know you are having more freedom to spend more money on the advertising budget, because you know that within a few weeks or months you are going to recoup the money and go into profit. Now, I'm going to break this ultimate e-commerce funnel in another video, where I'm going to explain more elaborately. But this is something that a lot of big e-commerce sites are doing, because they are with agencies and they're having professional help. But most of the e-commerce businesses are not following the entire thing. And if you are only focusing on Facebook traffic, or if you're focusing on one of the things in the funnel, and then the other things are not working, we are really not making the machine move. And that way you know that you're leaving money on the table, because if this is moving like a machine, you can at any time increase your advertising budget, and you know that the money is going to come back and it will bring profit as well. So this video was more like a strategy, how to market your brand, or what are the strategies for your e-commerce website. And if you're following the entire model, and if you're having something better than this, that's well and good for you. But if you want any help with any of the things, especially Facebook marketing, or making like of a website, or making a funnel, feel free to give me a call, because this is what I do. This is how I help the businesses. In the description, you will find step 1 and 2. Please click on to the links, fill up the form, and see if you qualify. And I'm looking forward to helping you.